Everybody, so this tutorial is going to show you how to create a self-grading quiz in Google Classroom using Google Forms that can automatically be graded for you and hopefully make your life easier. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. The first thing that you want to do is you'll go to your Google Classroom and you'll go to your classwork tab, and then you'll hit create quiz assignment. Once you hit that, it'll bring up the screen that looks like normal when you're creating an assignment. You can add a title and instructions if you want. So we'll type in quiz, take quiz. What is different from the normal assignment is now there's a blank quiz that automatically gets attached to the assignment. This is a Google form that you can use to build your quiz. So we're going to click on the form and open it up. And now we'll look at the basics of creating that quiz. First thing you want to do is rename your quiz to something other than blank quiz. You can do this in two different places. So we'll type in chapter 20 quiz, and we'll type that in up here. Make sure you put that in the two different places. Okay. Now you're going to want to add a few questions. So for the first example, we'll do a multiple choice question, and we'll type in what is an amphibian, and make sure you're on multiple choice, and you can write snake, add another option, frog, add another option, whale, and then another option could be fish. You can also add images to each of your options. So if you click here and hit add image and then hit Google image search, you can add it other ways, but this brings you automatically to the Google search, and you can hit snake and then find an image and hit insert. And then it's not frig, it's frog. So then we'll type in frog, click image, Google image search, and then type in frog. Oops. I'll go to my, all right. So then you type in frog, you hit insert. So you can add images to your options as well. And once you're done filling in all of your options, you'll hit answer key. Once you hit answer key, you want to click on what is the correct answer. So you'll hit frog, and then you'll add your points for the point value of the quiz, and then hit done. You also want to make sure that you make it a required question. So then we'll add another question, and we'll hit plus, and you can make this a short answer. So if we click on short answer, and we'll type in what is the tallest mountain in the contiguous United States rather than the whole US. And then we'll make it short answer, and we want to put in the answer key. So the different types of answers for this can vary. Not that there's more than one mountain, but the students can write it differently. So there can be some variations to that. So when you put in the answer key, you can write Mount Whitney, or they could probably write MT. Whitney, or they may just write Whitney. And then we want to give it its point value. And then we hit done. Also, you want to make sure that you make it a required question. So when you're all done building your quiz, you can go back to your Google Classroom, okay? And you can assign this just the same way you would assign any other assignment. But you want to make sure that you're clicked on grade importing. Make sure that's on. So you know it's on when the color's there. So make sure that's on. And this will change a few settings in the form. It will automatically collect the students' email addresses so you know which student goes with the submission, as well as letting the students take the quiz once and making sure the students are using their school accounts. On the right-hand side, you're going to complete everything as usual. You'll give it its points. You can give it a due date. You can give it a topic. May 15 quiz, and then you could assign it, or you can schedule the assignment. So if I hit assign, then this is assigned in the Google Classroom. So if a student goes and takes this quiz, Just going to go to a student example here. So if a student goes to take this quiz, they're on the quiz, they take the quiz, they open it up, okay, and then they take the quiz, they write in their answers, okay, they hit submit, they can view their score, okay, they got 10 out of 10. But if I go back to the Google Classrooms to check the quiz as the teacher, I'll go back to the quiz and I can see that one student turned in that quiz. Now, if I want to click on that quiz, I hit this button right here, and then I can see the responses. If I click on responses up top, I could see a summary of the scores. I could see who turned it in and what their score was. I can look at individual responses as well. I could see that this student got this right, this student got okay. So you can look at what they have. You can release their score if you want. But when you go back here and you click on turned in, you can see that this student turned in their quiz. But you want to make sure you click on import grades, import, and then the student's grade will turn up right here. So now it's graded. And then you click on the student's name and hit return, and then that will return the score to the student. So it's just a basic way to create a self-grading quiz in Google Classroom. Hope everybody's doing well. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have a great day.